there's still so much CC going down. Shark Guy is nearly dead. Lopachinski putting in work, but that's a huge Volley Bear ultimate there. And Wesley and Shield, they clean up the fight as plays. He's trying to make the solo play, looking for that upper 90. Gravity make a fall through, puts it low and gets the goal. And so that will be the Condors.
That was
Condors.
probably the quickest round.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's $1 billion industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Conestoga College. Here we are getting ready to go into some Rocket League semifinals. I'm Ohek, and I've got the lovely team here right in front of me. Gonna have a word with them before we get into the match. I'm gonna start with you, Mr. Chunk. Here we are. Got a few questions for you. All right. Starting off tonight, it's semifinals, right?
Yeah.
How are you guys feeling going into tonight?
Well, looking at the bracket, we found that a lot of the teams that we've already played before are already beating the other teams in the other bracket. Okay. And this is the one team that we haven't played yet and that beat the one team in our bracket. So they are the 4th seed. Yep. We are the 1st seed in our bracket, so we have high hopes for this game. So
you should be a little more on the favorite side for you guys, but still, it's semifinals, right? These teams are going to bring their A game, so you got to take it seriously still. Yeah. And another thing going along, it's been quite an interesting season. You guys have changed some things up, play style especially, and with you used to be more of a dedicated third man for the team, and now it's just you call it, whoever goes. How's that been feeling for you guys so far? You think you got that locked down?
Yeah, I think we've tried our best to try and adapt to that different play style. Okay. And I think so far we still need to focus on our control, focus on our patience, but also keep that pace and keep that speed. So as much as we want to keep going fast, keep going for the ball, there's times where we really need to control the ball, be patient.
Yeah.
And other than that, I think we have a good chance here.
Yeah, you want the good combination between speed and just analyzing what's going to happen next, communicating with each other. And, I've seen definitely from my perspective, you guys are looking great with this new play style now going forward, and I can't wait to see it happen tonight. So good luck, man.
Thank you.
I'm going to transfer over here. Hello, 80. How's it going?
What's up, brother?
Okay. You told me you're going to say it before, and it still got to me. So I just got a few questions for you as well tonight. Going forward into the rest of the playoffs, of course, this is semifinals, but if you guys win here, you have another team coming up next between either it was Carleton or the Huskies. Between the two, which one do you think you guys would be better matched up against?
Well, my teammate here just whispered Huskies, but, like, either one's fine.
Either one's fine?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I've heard some teams, like, more local, you might have some, personal beef with some guys or whatever, so it's whoever you want to really beat in the grand finals. But if you guys are saying Huskies, I believe you beat them earlier in the season, so I think that would be the better matchup is if you run into them in the grand finals.
I mean, I think we beat both of them already, so yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty much almost free if you make it to the grand finals is what you're saying.
Not to, have an ego or anything, but, like,
I like it, though. I like the positive attitude about it. You got to have that winner's mindset, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And then finally over here we got Rasheal. How's it going, man?
Going good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So tonight, it's a positive match, right? Or a serious match. You still got to be locked in. You got to be focused. But the one thing I always see you guys have is fun with the game, right? You're here to play video games. It's all for fun and show. Are you still going to have that more giggles around here, more just having fun with the game? Or are you, like, locked in, like, try and clear comms of any jokes? What's the vibes, pretty much?
Well, we're going to try and keep a proper balance. Make sure we are, concentrated and at the same time having a lot of fun with it as well. We want to get the win.
Okay.
And also have a lot of fun with it as well.
Good. That's the whole point, right? You got to come here. You got to have fun, of course. This amazing hub. It's hard not to have fun here. So looking forward, you got to keep that positive vibe with it and still stay locked in. So I hope to see that balance work tonight for you guys. So good luck, man. And finally, the end, we have Coach Hurd. I have two questions for you. Firstly, we had the awards banquet this week. Yes, so your whole team, they all got awards. Yep. Really good for them. But you were also on stage a lot. Was that the end goal in the end? So you had the spotlight as well on stage, or, No.
It was a happy byproduct, truthfully. These guys put in a lot of hard work, and they did a good job of making me look good. So I ended up getting Coach of the Year, which was great. We got a team MVP, we got a Rookie of the Year, and we got our lovely Coaches Award man over here, Rasheal, as well. Who will argue that he's my favorite, but I have no favorites.
Okay. There's no favorites. There's no favorites at all, guys. And then finally, one more question. Is the turd hat going to come back anytime soon?
Okay, yeah. I am almost embarrassed that you brought it up on the camera for the interview here. I'll remember this, Owen. Okay. But yes, for finals, if we get in there, I'm thinking we will, because we took a pretty hard loss in NACE. We took that one on the chin, and we're looking to learn from it. But we're going to come strong through NECC finals, I think. So I will bring the turd hat back for everybody. Yes, absolutely.
I cannot wait. I've been looking forward to see that come back this whole time. Well, good luck tonight as well. Semifinals, excited, and that's all I got for you guys today. So we're going to throw it over to the casters and see how this match goes.
Playoff times are here. Well, they've been going on for quite some time now. But we do have best of sevens coming our way. Rocket League, the best esport in the world. That's no one else can argue it. Owen's over there. He can't say anything. Anyways, I'm Leaf. Cove is hanging out. We're going to have a good time.
Oh, yeah. Vibes are high in the Esports hub here at Conestoga. The players look ready to go, and a few laughs, a few giggles, a few jokes being made, a few "What's up, brothers?" going into this one.
That's I think that's he had a couple good things I want to bring up here. One of them specifically was vibes, right? It is important to make sure that you guys are having fun. And I think even foundationally, these guys aren't ever going to be in a position where things go so terribly that they get angry with each other. They've generally just had good vibes across the board. But we are getting close to those grand finals. We're one best of 7 away from it. And it sounds like they're confident if they can get through it. But today, Champlain. I don't know. I'm trying to get Champlain.
Well, we'll give a little Champlain.
As non-French
we'll
as possible.
English as we possibly can about this.
But yeah, no, I've been hearing that this, out of the grand finals or semis, the semis might actually be more difficult for them.
Yeah, a lot of unknown things about the players here on Champlain. And even though they're going into it as the favorite, it's that unknown. And the unknown is one of the biggest dangers that you could go against. Not a lot of research just available on the websites. And we talked a bit with the coach beforehand.
Yeah, we looked into it, and just rank-wise, we should outclass them. But at the same time, some of them don't have as many matches. They could be six-mans kind of players that isn't having that stuff tracked, or we have to go find that information elsewhere. So we don't exactly know, but it does look like there could be a challenge. I mean, just based off what we've seen in the teams they've beaten in the past, there's a definite possibility this one goes the distance, and it's not just a 4-0.
No, I'm expecting I'm expecting a tight matchup. Of course, it is playoffs, but we have seen in matchups before that coming in as the favorite has done wonders for Conestoga.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, again, there's also the possibility of being overconfident too, right? Like it's very easy to get too far ahead of yourself.
That's very true, but I mean, we saw it with the vibes. We saw it with the interview from Owen there, especially with the captain Chunk. They're looking pretty good.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, overall, and again, your player to watch, Chunk, is always taking charge. I mean, like you heard him even in his answers too. He's a very just confident kind of person.
Yes.
Especially, I think it's good that they have Rashiel and Chunk sandwiching right now, because usually they sit differently. Usually they have 80 over in the corner. Now he's sandwiched. They've got him protected. And I wonder if it's a conscious thing or a subconscious thing, because, again, they always have him in the safest place. He's never, when they're sitting over on the PCs across from them, he's never in the aisle seat, ever. It's always Rashiel over there, and then they got Chunk in the middle to make sure that he can call the shots, right? So it's I'm not surprised to see him sandwiched in the middle to keep him safe, because, that's a guy that if he's got feeling good that day, he could pop off real good.
Well, yeah, it'll show off why he won Rookie of the Year at the Conestoga Awards, and then we'll have to see what the rest of the guys, Rashiel winning the Coaches Award, and I'm pretty sure Chunk won MVP, as well as the coach winning Coach of the Year. They'll have to show it off tonight, but yes, having 80, the Rookie of the Year, but the rookie at the end of the day, protected in the middle. It will be big, and a big performance will be needed here in the playoffs.
Yeah. I still think that Owen nailed it, though, is that it's all about Coach Hurd.
It is.
This whole team is just there to make him look good. He's going to hit me for saying that. No, the team is greatly synergetic, and we have the Condors now hitting the field. It's a best of 7 against Champlain College. We'll see if we can shut them down nice and easy.
Starting off early here, ball going off into the offensive zone, trying to get something going here, but Champlain on the counterattack.
All right, Chunk, might get a nice flick with that dominance into the net. Early goal. Conestoga setting themselves off right.
Yeah, Conestoga, good for these early goals, but just catching Champlain flat-footed there. Just a little flip.
Yeah, no, I mean, that dominance gets a lot of power, and I think you're right. Champlain was not thinking about that. They're like, is that just an octane? Or is that, it's a dominus. This thing hits hard.
And it was too little, too late for them as we see Conestoga back in the offensive zone again, but forfeiting that possession of the ball, and there goes a goal for Champlain College right back at them.
Yeah, a little bit of a quick answer. We're only 30 seconds in, and yeah, nice position there from Solar, to be honest. That's a hard read to catch that touch, I believe, from Chunk on his way back there. So good read from Solar. Put one away. We're all tied up in game one. There's a long distance to go, though.
Yeah, moving at full speed. An impressive read as there's an impressive play made by 80. Almost getting the ball off the wall there, but ends up back in the Conestoga zone.
Stuck on defense. Local Banana is feeling too local. Comfortable in our own zone. And now they get the lead.
Yeah, just an incredible aerial there. I can tell you comfortably, that's something that I could not do. That is impressive stuff.
Well, again, 3 early goals. You don't often see this many goals early on. I'm sure things will stabilize once both teams find their footing. A demo on the kickoff allows Banana to send one flying. This could be a play for 80. Gets a second touch. No flip reset. and he can't get the bump either. And a demo, a lot of physical play coming up from Champlain.
Yeah, Champlain getting the ball back into the Conestoga zone and hitting the crossbar earlier in this one. 80 coming through there with a big defensive play, but the ball stays in their zone.
Uh-oh, lost control there from Chunk, and that could have been a goal-scoring opportunity for Champlain. Thankfully, it went to the sidewall. Chunk taken to the air, doesn't go for the flip reset, goes for the pass instead to Rashiel. That was the right call. Great play by the Condors.
A set play from the Condors there. Chunk knowing exactly where Rashiel is going to be on that one, combining for a beautiful goal. No one back in time to get to it. And we got a new game on our hands here with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. 2-2 now.
These are good options, too. There was the potential for, is that going to go in? Okay, there was the potential for a flip reset, a demo play. They chose the right one, and that's showing that the comms are on point for the Condors at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. As the ball going back into Champlain's hands and into the Conestoga zone. They've hit the crossbar now 3 times in this one, going in as birdie, and he will make sure of it off the rebound there.
Yeah, I saw this one coming a mile away. It was a bad touch there from 80. I think it just soft touch in front of the net. He had to fall and wait, and it's really hard to win a 50 when it's on the goal line like that. So 80, not the touch he probably was hoping for on that backboard.
Lots of goals so far, 2 minutes into this one.
I don't get how we're at 5 goals 2 minutes in. That is not a common sight.
No, the games that I've commented so far in my listing here at Conestoga, 4-1 was the highest scoring game that I got to see. So this is already something incredible. It's back into the zone is Champlain, but a big save made there by Rashiel. Conestoga looking to get on the attack.
80 just slams one home. That does give away possession. Chunk, can he get a good touch off here? Not quite. It's going to go to the corner. See him trying to work with Rashiel to get a pinch out, but you're hoping that he would get that backboard touch in the first place. Champlain now, as a result, still on the attack. Chunk saved on the goal line. Got to watch out. Local Banana's still there, but it's Rashiel intercepted before he can get past midfield.
Conestoga now with the chance here with the ball in the Champlain zone, but trying to make something happen here, just bobbling up in the corner. Everyone's touching it, but no one wants to do anything with it. As 80 now trying to center it up. Good defense there on display as Chunk comes in. Big shot, but an even bigger save.
Yeah, a lot of good teamwork coming up for Champlain. These are players that are looking out for each other. What a read from Rashiel. Making sure that ball stays in the orange half. They stay on the offensive. And that's something I really need to see right now is a strong midfield hold from Conestoga. They've got it locked in so far, but with 3 players ready to defend that, they can't be going for those straight shots. They're going to need some physical play. They're going to need some passing plays, something to generate those scoring opportunities. They're not going to be given to them for free by Champlain.
No, and being in the zone is not enough, it seems. Champlain always able to just get the ball back out, and someone is always there on defense. There's always a second or third man ready for it.
At least they've held strong on the midfield. Ooh, chance for Rashiel. Tries to squeak one by. 80 keeping it in. We'll see how fast Chunk can get boosted up because that could allow them to stay in offense. Double tap, banger home. And we got a tie game against Champlain.
Ice in his veins coming off the wall there, making it a 3-3 game, and that's exactly what you need from the captain stepping up. Solar almost making the save on it. A good position for him, but just not enough.
Yeah, Solar expecting maybe a softer touch, but as I said, that's that dominance, baby. It's going to slam those home. And that's what the team needed. And it all started from making sure that they were holding solid at midfield. And if they can continue at, their offense will find scoring opportunities. That guy's going to squeak by almost, forcing a double commit from Champlain. Ooh, good drop pass there. That's going to slow roll to the net, which means it's going to be an easy save.
Yeah, Champlain showing off good positional defense here, always having a second or third man back, as per usual, it seems in this one. But we got 40 seconds left, 3-3 game here. Conestoga on the attack.
Shield trying to solo it. It's going to be up to Chunk to keep that in, but a miss there is going to give an opportunity for Champlain to come down into the blue side of the field, enter the Condors half, and I guess they entered a little bit too far. They full committed to that, and there ain't no one home. Banger from, give me some a little bit of J-Naps vibe out of that one. Great power off that corner.
You know, all this talk about positional defense and having that second or third man back, it looks like a little catch happened. A little 4-3 here with 20 seconds left. Conestoga just has to hold on, but Champlain coming back into the zone. A huge save made by 80, but Birdie comes in. Well recover that.
Yeah, that second 50, not the best. That was a great initial save from 80. Goal line diving, but Chunk centered that one out again. Oopsie doopsie. And we go back to a tie game. 16 seconds left. And that's some nice math for you there.
Well, 4-4,
4
16.
times 4.
Now Conestoga looking to avoid overtime in the first game of this series here. They're in the offensive zone. Chunk just missing that one. 80 and Birdie almost combined for a little pinch into the net there, but nothing happens. Just playing keep up with the ball now.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get themselves a 50 towards the other side and a goal to finish it off before overtime. But the second this touches the ground, well up overtime. Both teams doing their best to keep it up. 80 actually might have a chance. Shot to the backboard. Rashiel was hoping to finish that one off. Local Banana down the other way now. I wonder if Chunk's going to drop that. He does. Smart man. You're solo. You're last man back. You don't want to be trying to take on the rest of Champlain if they're in your end here. Almost an unfortunate kickoff for the Condors, but we do lock it in. Overtime in game 1.
Yes, Chunk back to recover that one, and then gets the double hit off the wall there, but Conestoga trying to make something happen here. Coming back into their zone, though, is Champlain with the ball. Rashiel playing good defense there, just batting the ball downwards, making sure they can't do nothing with it.
Yeah, I got to be real careful here about overcommitting. They want a strong offense, but you also don't want to do what Champlain did before, commit a little too much forward. Almost a chance for Rashiel, but that ball went flying by the goal line of Champlain.
80 coming in there, trying to make something happen with it, but Birdie on the counter. Conestoga has great time on attack right now, but Champlain trying to clear it, but yeah, Conestoga just getting back in the offensive zone, trying to make something happen here with the demolition.
Ooh, that's a chance. Slam to the side. Saved by Banana. Now they're on offense. Solar is creeping for a shot. Great touch from Rashiel. If he tried to cross that, may have been a shot on net. Just wants to pop that high, let his teammates get some boost. Plays for the 50. Right behind him is 80. Chunk will be after one, having to clean that up. Can't get the second touch. He's bumped out of the way. And Champlain is loving their physical play.
Yeah, this overtime in particular, a lot more demolitions, a lot more just body work, and Conestoga trying to make something happen here. A weird bounce coming off there, the wall, but not able to recover it. 80 comes in, tries to make something work with it. Rashiel keeping it alive. Chunk with a big shot and gets it to go. Conestoga taking game 1. Huge 5-4 in overtime.
Rashiel, I guess, faked. Yeah, he faked out that double tap. There was some respect from Champlain. They thought maybe that was going to be the one. One of the defenders had to commit there. And the second one just had to wait for rebound to be shoved into his net and couldn't do anything about it. So, hey, we'll take that. That's that eventual breakdown of defense. When you have a long enough sustained offense, eventually your opponent's defense will break down. It's all a matter of how good the defense is on how long that's going to take. And we saw it multiple times now. 2 of the goals we got today was sustained offense for the Condors. So if they can continue to lock down that midfield, then we have a great chance at winning this whole thing. That's 1 down, but I do mention that went to a minute 47 overtime.
That was
or
a
27.
long game.
Either way, it was almost 2 minutes of overtime.
Yeah, it seems like after the first 2 minutes there of just the nonstop goal after goal, something changed, and it seems like Conestoga just had more sustained offense than Champlain did. And it seems like that paid off for them in the end. Unable to get goals, though, as the Champlain defense, especially around their own net, was lights out.
Right. Yeah, no, it honestly, we should win this. This will be our series to lose.
I like that.
It will be our series to lose, but that's the thing, is it's possible to lose this. If they aren't locked in on that midfield, there could be problems. But so far, 1 down, even if it's got to be overtime, even if this is going to be a dredge, Conestoga Condors are 1 step closer to victory, and they need to use that momentum and energy to keep strong in their play. Keep talking. The comms have been looking good, and they should have a victor of Champlain if they could do that.
Ball coming into their own zone now, though. A good save made there from Chunk. Chunk playing some very consistent goaltending so far.
Well, it was also just a great. He had to get a good save because it was a great play. Honestly, Champlain they're nothing to laugh at right now. They're working together. There are some great passing plays. We have to be careful.
Yes, Chunk tried to do something pretty nifty with that one there. Unable to get it to work there, but the sustained offense of Conestoga on display now, but the ball in their own zone.
Final minute passed, and we're not 5 goals in the net.
Yeah, somehow in this one,
much better. We scored all the goals in the last series, and that oftentimes is what happens once you get past that second game, is where things really start to become clear on how a series is going to go. And I think game 1 did give us a good indication, but game 2 is giving us a better indication. Now both teams are prepared for what's to come ahead, and they're starting to conserve that energy just a little bit.
80 coming down and making a good save on that one. Chunk almost scoring a nice goal earlier. Just good defense now from Conestoga. Both teams making a lot of adjustments on the fly so far, and almost 2 minutes now without a goal. Almost 80 getting it out front. Not able to in the end, though.
Yeah, it's a hard one. Do you go for the Doomsy? Do you go for the pass? I think Doomsy would have been better there. Oh, tricky from Banana.
Does not pay off.
Yeah, he can't get the roll up himself. But again, as I said before, they got to be careful. This isn't a team to balk at, as Solar tries to go for a Gen G style passing play, far post. Yeah, these are risky plays, but they pay off if they connect.
No goals so far. Some of the riskier plays are coming out as they're just trying to throw anything on net. A lot of passing plays going on there, but Chunk able just to say, nah, get out of here.
If the accuracy tightens up for Champlain, we're in trouble. Because right now, their offense is looking a little more threatening. We have had a couple double commits defensively, but they're not being punished yet because of that lack of accuracy from Champlain. So we'll count our lucky stars and see if we can get possession back at that midfield. But right now, we're in a bit of a tricky spot defensively.
Yeah, this is looking to be the opposite of how last game is going, as there's almost an attempt by Rashiel, but good defense there from Champlain, and demolition to go with it.
Watch out there. Solar trying to dunk on Rashiel. Chunk continually getting these hard clears with that Dominus. I like it. It buys a lot of time, but they've yet to get possession around that mid or into offense.
Lots of shots on goal so far through this one, but lots of shots missing the net as well. I think I've seen at least 8 hit the posts or crossbar. But Conestoga now in the offensive zone trying to make something happen here. 80 getting that rebounds, but not quite where he wants it.
They're going to be careful now. Here's the attack from Champlain. That's going to be on target. They're going to have to watch out they don't bump each other goal line. This is going to be tricky. Nice composure from Rashiel. That was a chance for Champlain to capitalize on, and thankfully the ball not at the back of our net. Good play from Chunk. Gets the demo, not quite. That'll end up back on our own end, and that's a bad position here for Conestoga. You saw it again, another double commit, causing some confusion for the Condors.
Well, they thought that all their problems were over after that first series of shots on net that they miraculously kept out. Chunk beautifully sent it down the field, and then just coming back in their own zone and then in their own net, because no one was ever back to make the save. Chunk, the usual goalie, was going all out trying to get something to go for the Conestoga side, and now it is 1-0 against.
Now, what did I say? It's going to come down to those double commits being punished on, and that's exactly what happened. That first goal, just past that minute mark, was scored by a double commit mistake from the Condors, and they make a mistake again on offense there. They had a scoring opportunity, and the shot came out so soft just a moment ago. Solar, last back. Can they get the punish there? Where's the follow-up? There's 80. You like to see it. They played it right. They took their opportunity. We're tied up. It's not over yet. We're in game 2. 37 seconds left. I think we could still see an overtime here.
Oh, absolutely. And if Chunk keeps doing what he's doing, just a man amongst boys out there when it comes to sending that ball and taking it to the other side. That's at least 3 in a row now he's just sent down on his lonesome. But ball going back in. Champlain trying to also not see an overtime either, but here's Conestoga.
Good pressure from Chunk. Second touch. Can he get the double? Out a boost. 80 side flipping. He's going to give Open up a shot there. Rashiel had to rush back. Chunk is supporting him. Almost committed a little bit too far forward. Now we have that attack from Champlain we've seen before. The final seconds, they're getting desperate. They want to end this before overtime, but they do give up possession. We end up down in orange half, and that should touch the ground. 80 wanted the shot. He had an opportunity, but just a little bit too far back.
Almost came in and got to that one, but here we go, seeing an overtime period, 2 in a row now. That is, yeah, we got a good game here on our hands as Conestoga trying to get it finished with early on. I think both goals took, 4 minutes to go? Both goals in that final, minute of play.
Ooh, solo play from Chunk. That's going to be great if he gets a 50 center. He does, but where's Rashiel? Not there. Plays it slow. Does get it back to the slot, but he's not going to be able to have a scoring lane. There were too many bodies blocking that. Local Banana, a little confused on what to do. Looked like he wanted to go for a demo, but I think he just made a mistake. We're high flying now onto the offense. Conestoga with possession, but low boost. This might not last long.
Oh, Chunk with such an interesting shot. They're off the ceiling, unable to make it work here, but Rashiel on the follow-up gets it out front of the net. Chunk just bats it down to 2 men in the net. It comes up to 80, who pops it up for Rashiel. A nice attempt there.
Hey, they had a little bit of a sustained effort. Of course, Champlain, not the worst team in the world. They're keeping up with us. They shut down any of those advances.
Yeah, this is not looking like we're the 1 seed dominating a lower seed. They're definitely proving why they were the 4 seed coming into this and why this was a close matchup. As they're just missing that aerial attempt. Conestoga coming down with an attempt here.
It was solid defense, though. Very good defense. I mean, you're in a 2v1. Take that early chow. Oh, no, that's a shot. No one there. And I missed what happened to the camera. Didn't like the play either. It left us. Rashiel popped that out a little bit too far, and no one was there for the rebound. They just leave an open scoring lane. And Champlain takes second overtime, and we're at a tied series.
We are, and a long one so far. I think we've gotten an entire 2 minutes of extra play at least. I think we're nearing on 3 minutes by the end of that. But
I didn't see how long was that overtime?
That one, I'm pretty sure went 50 seconds.
Okay, so we're close to we're close to 3 minutes now at this point.
Minute 30.
Yeah. It's close to 3 minutes now. Then, yeah, I gotta say, it's still our series to lose, and there are a few moments that we've been losing it. You saw it, one of those goals. I mean, the goal that brought us into that overtime, that made it that it was a 1-1, was the fact that we had a double commit. I mean, you had that touch from 80 that Rashiel was committing on there. Those comms need to tighten up. 80 needs to tell Rashiel he's going, and Rashiel needs to tell, or they just need a basic plan what to do in that situation. In my opinion, Rashiel might have wanted to play that a little slower. Play it defensively. Go to your own corner. That's fine. Either way, it was a miscommunication error. There was a mistake that was made by the squad that led to that goal. And there's been a few of those double commits. Those need to tighten up. But they tighten those up, and things are clean. I do feel like overall we have a little bit of an edge.
Yes, it looked like it so far through that one, but it saw that, as the game was 0-0 for longer and longer and longer, the pressure was on more and more, and a lot of those shots that were missing were starting to bite Conestoga in the back, and we're jumping into this one here, and 80 immediately scores. Talk about biting Conestoga in the back. They say, screw that, we're starting this one off hot.
Great kickoff there. Cheat up from 80. And a solid air dribble. Yeah, you look at that last defender was, I don't know who that is, but they were expecting maybe a flip reset from 80. They played the low chow and forced it high, but 80 was going high anyways.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful way to start the game. The opposite of what we saw from the last one, 1-0, 10 seconds in.
Yeah, and now we're 20, looking for another. Solar's up. He plays the low 50, gets by that defender, but they committed hard to that play. Chunk low boost, backs off, lets Rashiel get in. A tee up there from 80 as Chunk takes it off the hood of his car. Tries to get that one center, and now we're going for some of those bumps. I like to see it, but again, the offense wasn't the thing I was most concerned about. It was the defense.
Yeah.
Banana. getting physical again. Champlain loves that physical play.
Well, yeah, we're starting to see it more and more as the series goes on. As Chunk with the 360 tries to style on him.
He tries a 360 no scope.
What we're seeing as the series goes on, a lot more disrespect, a lot more bumping, and just maybe a little bit of beef in the air.
Yeah, well, I'd say mechanically, Chunk's looking pretty solid today. Looks like he's warmed up, ready to go. I mean, he did miss a couple of wave dashes just here and there. But overall, in the air, he's pretty confident with a lot of his touches. He's setting up a lot of that offense. It's going to be up to 80 and Rashiel to make sure that they're connecting right when it comes to that offense. What is 80 doing down at the other end of the field right now?
Collecting boosts. I think he got a demolition off on Local Banana, but I can't be too certain on that. Conestoga definitely changing up the strategy as Chunk there is just trying to do something cheeky with it. Unable to, but Rashiel now pops it up and tries to follow it up and can't.
I'll admit, for a second there, I thought this might have been like a warm-up lobby because we had to get a new lobby. I thought maybe because both squads were doing some odd stuff. I'm genuinely a little bit confused as to how they're approaching it. Maybe that was what they said to each other. Maybe they said, let's go in and have some fun. We've seen that 360. We saw a turtle attempt. I believe it was from 80 or Rashiel. There are some interesting plays coming out from the Condors, but that might be what they need to make this work.
Yeah, when you got yourself in a tight series like this one, 1-1, and both matches going to OT, you got to bust out something different to beat these guys. And going into this one, they were the unknown, but it looks like we're trying to do just as much random stuff as we can to counter that.
Oh, good center. 80 takes the shot and slots it home. Near post. That's 2 goals on the board for the Condors.
Yeah, you can see the smile on 80's face after that one, knowing what they just did and knowing what they just committed. A little bit of violence, a little bit of 2-0 on a very beautiful goal there.
No, I like that. That was just a beautiful pass. And whatever they decided to do, it's starting to work. You still see some serious faces on the boys, though. You saw their player cams just in between those goals on the replay. Yeah, they were looking a little serious still. We're getting some smiles out of Rashiel now, but they're locked in. They're trying to figure it out. What a play. Banana with the 0 angle. Credit where credit is due. You don't stop that shot.
That's an incredible goal, and thank goodness for the replay system, because wow, that's a pretty special goal there. You don't see that one every day.
Yeah, that was quite the tight angle. You can't even be mad about that one. I'm sure the Condors on it.
Well, still got a 2-1 lead, especially helps with the salt in the wound there.
This is why you want the cushion, in case stuff like that happens. As many cushions as possible.
Shield trying to make something happen here. Gets the ball out front, but a good clear from Champlain, but Champlain might be sending too many men after it.
Oh, what just happened?
Solar buries a goal here. Conestoga.
Where's the defender, though?
Lacking a defender. And
oh my God! Okay, never mind. It was. I think I swear. I want to look at. I need the replay file on that one. I gotta hop because I think Solar got a piece of that and they team pinched it. I'm like, there's no way that pinch was that. We had 2 defenders back. That was crazy. Okay.
Yeah, got a pinch.
Both of these goals I cannot be mad about.
And right back. 80 sends it with some speed, with a little bit of authority.
That was good. Rashiel pops that center. 80 is playing real cheeky. Like, I mean, the amount of times we've seen him playing that cherry pick has been quite often. It's a little bit scary, but hey, I mentioned defensively some of the double commits. You know what? One way to make sure it doesn't happen? Have one of those players that was double committing not on defense anymore. Just keep them upfield.
Just go play forward. Go demolish the goalie sometimes.
Well, it's working. They're in the lead now. Final minute of gameplay in Game 3.
And yeah, clearly it is working. 80 with all 3 goals in this one for Conestoga. As Banana, though, has it, trying to get it towards the net, but Conestoga with that defense on display. No boost for 80 there as the ball gets on net, but nothing there as Chunk's there to counter it, and Rashiel as well.
Oh, yeah. Good solid clear. That'll buy him a little time. You saw some boost camping going on before. Rashiel on offense now. See, if they get the hard clear, this might actually be a great play. Chunk gets it past 1. Can he get the second touch? That'll be pushed away by Solar, but back onto their backboard it goes as we try to continue that corner grind. See if we can get it centered. Weak touch from 80. Should have been a harder clear there from the opponents, but we're going to sneak one by. All the defenders looking like they're low boost. Can't get a car in the way.
Yeah, everything just slows down, and the experience from Chunk just to slow down, drive around, and be calm, cool, and collected, take a 4-2 lead with 30 seconds left in this one.
Yeah, local Banana out of boost. 2-goal lead with 30 seconds. It's what you want. That's that cushion I was talking about. You've got that extra space. Now you go for killing the clock. Take as much time as you can in the air.
Yeah, you got that insurance goal. It's 80. Sends one on net. Trying to get another one here, make it a little 5-2 instead.
We're starting to see the cracks in Champlain's armor. And I'm thinking Champlain might be feeling it too. A little bit of a breeze squeaking on through. You know, the arm and the breastplate, there's a little hole there. The wind's squeaking through.
Yeah.
And we're going to stab them right in it.
Just feeling it. You know, they've cracked the door open a little bit, but Conestoga, I want to see them come out and just kick it open. But playing well so far, and that one especially a clear indicator of why it's their series.
It was better. There was definitely a decision made. I could be wrong. They'll tell me afterwards if they hear me say this, but it feels like there was a decision made in that game to change their attitude, the way they're approaching this series. There was, I think, a bit too much seriousness going into this that it was causing them to overthink, and that's where a lot of these double commits were coming from. They were playing a little frantic. They were worried about their opponents. Now it looks like more so they're playing into their game, saying, let's have some fun, guys. Who cares? We lose this, we lose this. Let's make sure we enjoy it. And by doing that, you give players no reason to care about losing, so they just go, and they start playing more confidently as a result.
Well, yeah, it's the exact opposite of how the 0-0 game went, where in the 0-0 game they were playing serious. They might have even been giving a little bit too much respect, and then when they brought out the disrespectful strategies, a bit of BM, some 360s, some turtle, as you said. Yeah. And it worked. Yep. And it worked out, and the smiles came out, and that's when the goals also came out.
That's what I'm saying, is I think they made a decision to to have some fun. And we got 2-1 on the board. If this was the best of 5, it'd be match point, but it's not. It's the best of 7. We got one more to go. If we want to get that match point, that lovely, lovely, juicy match point against Champlain College. And we're coming into this one looking like the stronger team, but that doesn't mean Champlain isn't going to make any changes of their own.
No, they of course hopefully change up strategy, maybe even bring in some BMs, some disrespectful strats of their own, just to try to also have fun with it. But yes, right now we are seeing why Conestoga is likely to hopefully pick up that third win and take this thing to match point, as there's a big shot on net from 80. Can't get it to go bar down though. Very close.
Yeah, they were looking for that top corner, trying to knock the bottle off the back. Ooh, watch out the shots. That's going to be a rebound chance for Solar. Blocked out, cut the angles. You like to see it. Condors holding off an onslaught right now, but it might not be over. Banana, you maniac. Did he breach up this?
I'm pretty sure he was in the air long before.
Oh, no, he was under it. Yeah, okay. That was just a great ceiling read. I mistook. I thought someone else popped it for him, but
looked
yeah.
like it, but no.
Good play. Good play.
Instead, just a regular impressive play, not an extra special one. As he has made some impressive goals, especially off the wall so far, but Conestoga getting the ball into the Champlain zone. 80 the last line defense, and able to pop it up and keep it in.
Hard clear by Banana. Birdie already up, but missing that one. Banana tries to do it himself. Chunk, watch out. A flying solar flare is coming towards your net. Thankfully, he keeps composure. They're going to keep it in the corner and get the boost steal. That's going to probably give Champlain a bit of an extended stay in the blue half of the field. Unless we can get a great 50 at mid, we do. The Chunk out of the play now. He's going to force his teammates to get involved. 80 will manage to get a 50 down into the orange half.
Yeah, ball in the corner there. Conestoga constantly just countering the clearing attempts here from Champlain College, but here we go. Ball not able to get into the blue zone yet. Conestoga's just had this incredible midfield defense, but still 1-0.
That's Chunk. Sidewall way out of his reach. Oh, what a 50 center. 80 almost grabs himself a goal, but local Banana saw the play happening, shoves his car in the way. Now he'll take control. Banana's the one to watch out for on Champlain. Taking charge, taking the lead. You see him on the ball, shut him down real early.
Yeah, and there's Chunk with his very solid defending, as per usual, keeping the ball in the air, but unable to make anything happen with it. As 80 does not make a good play there with the ball. Rashiel back, able to maintain that 1-0 instead of making it 2-0.
Yeah, all three players had to get involved. 80 had a bit of a mistouch that allowed that scoring lane to open up. Slow play, passes center. I like the idea from Banana and Champlain, but committing all three players now is going to allow Conestoga to make the way down the other end of the field, but no extended onslaught. They'll have to try again from mid.
Chunk challenging him mid-air, wins the 50-50, but they do get possession back and find themselves in the Conestoga zone. Champlain on attack now. Unable to get it in front of the net yet, though. Solar with very limited boost here.
Yeah, he's going to look for that 50 center. He does exactly what he was hoping for, but Birdie was hanging back a little bit too far. Maybe worried, hesitant on where that 50 was going to go. Solar up, not enough boost to follow through. Conestoga has a chance to get possession around mid. If 80 can get a soft touch here, he does, but loses control of his car on the sidewall. It's going to be Chunk, last player back. Thankfully, he goes uncontested midair. That'll buy 80 and Rashiel time to get some boost.
There's 70 seconds left in this one, and Conestoga still down 1-0 with limited scoring opportunities so far, but here they are finding themselves trying to get back into the zone, getting the ball out front, but good defense there from Solar, and there's a three-man attack coming back at Conestoga zone. Birdie gets it in as Conestoga sent everyone to try to get the goal. 54 seconds left, 2-0.
Yeah, I got to call Chunk out on that one. He goes for the pre-jump on the clear, and that puts him out of the play, leaving one defender back. That might have been able to have been saved if he stayed grounded and just turned around. He probably would have shut that down at midfield. So unfortunate. That's going to put them at a 2-goal deficit coming into that final minute of gameplay.
Yeah, we have seen them score 2 goals in 45 seconds before, but this will definitely be a test for them as Chunk trying to get the ball into the attacking zone.
A ball off the ceiling. Banana met by 80. Ooh, that's going to center down nicely for the Condors, and no one's there to punish it. 30 seconds left now. Everything is going to go into offense. You're going to see all three players get aggressive. We may concede a goal as a result, but we may also get one too.
Yeah, no matter what, it looks like we will be seeing a goal. Either way, only 10 seconds left in this one, so it really will take everything and then some for Conestoga to force overtime.
There it is, final 7 seconds. They need one now and then a kickoff goal. Likely not going to happen, and we'll be looking to a tied series 2-2. Champlain bringing themselves back into the game. And again, I think a lot of this is on the Condors. I mean, some of the goals that I'm starting to see go in does feel like just not a completely consistent Condors. And I say this because I know where the peak can be, and I know this is their series to lose. I know they can win this one, right? This isn't a all hope is lost, though. This is evenly matched. I genuinely think that we can come out as the better team on this. So if it gets frustrating when you're like, oh, these small little things getting punished. But kudos to Champlain. That's what you got to do when your opponents make a mistake. You punish it.
It's true, and they did play tight. They didn't make any mistakes on their own, never really getting caught with too many men up and not getting caught flat-footed. When the game did slow down, it was in their favor, and they were the ones that had the beneficiary positioning rather than Conestoga.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, that's it. They saw the openings, and they punished those openings. Conestoga still looking all right. I mean, you saw one of those beautiful solo plays off the sidewall just a few moments in the final. No, I'm saying for 80 for our guys. There was a great play that 80 just didn't quite connect with. But the fact that they're going for these plays, if they can start connecting with them, we might catch Champlain. Like there's a possibility if these small mistakes disappear that we start winning a series like one of these next 2 games 5-0. Like there's a distinct possibility that we completely dismantle Champlain's defense.
Yeah, I feel that as there's so many really pretty, really highlight-worthy opportunities from Conestoga that just barely miss at the end of the day, and there was one to start this matchup. Not quite able to get it to go, and Solar just slowing down the action here in Conestoga's end.
Good save there. Keeping me on my toes, 80, but ooh, solo play. Does he have time behind him? Hopefully his teammates are calming out who's behind. Expect Champlain to be looking for a demo. He does manage to keep the ball in there. Rashiel does so as well. That's great space for Chunk, but met by Banana. That ball flies over to the left side of the field. And the Condors will have to try again from their own end. Great passing plays from Champlain, but Banana playing a little bit careful. Does not commit to the scoring chance.
Yeah, lots of action happening here in the midfield. No real good scoring opportunities quite yet. Conestoga looking to change that, but the ball in their zone.
This is the thing. Champlain's going for a lot of infield defensive passing plays. They're trying to center it right in the slot, top of the box. And if we can recognize that and intercept those plays, we are going to have some long fields, just open nets that we can clear it down to.
Yeah, you just counter shoot.
Flip reset.
Yeah, counter shoot, but Haiti trying to get into the offensive zone, unable to make it work there. As Conestoga looks to pick up from where they left off on their excellent midfield defense. There's a demolition from Rashiel. Chunk with an opportunity now, has a bit of boost and a chance, but just missing.
Yeah, tries to play the low 50. Ooh, double tap's not going to be there. Oh, Rashiel somehow gets a second dunk on that, though. 80's going for the demo plays. I'd like to see that. Something Champlain's done really well is played, interestingly, very tight defensive rotations, and it's created a sort of wall. Oh, no, 80. A missed touch there allows the rebound, and the double tap comes through for Champlain.
Yeah, defense turns to offense there. The wall that you're just talking about, they end up shooting it off the wall, and because they have 3 members back, one of them was able to step up, take the shot, and without fear of having not enough members back to play defense afterwards. And it just ends up in their favor. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in this one. 1-0 for Champlain College.
Rashiel doesn't leave that one for 80. Take it to the corner instead. 80 centers. Chunk is up fast. Gets the touch. No, just misses the backside touch. Condors will rush back to their own end of the field. Halfway mark has passed. Champlain leading the way. And if they continue leading the way, they will find themselves at match point.
Yeah, they would have taken a 3-1 lead in the series. After it didn't feel like that at all after the first 2 games. As they're in the offensive zone there, Purdy trying to get another pretty one to go in, unable to do so on that one. As they go into the offensive zone in the corner there, Chunk finding himself in an offensive position. He's trying to get anything going for this Conestoga team as the ball ends up back in their zone. Rashiel finds himself back on it, trying to clear it. Conestoga down 1, needs anything to go their way to get back into this one.
Yeah, they do. Time ticking down. Champlain is preventing the Condors from breaking out of their own end at all, and Rashiel doesn't even jump for that one, knowing that it's going to be out of his reach.
Yeah, 80 and Chunk both catching themselves with no boost left over, and so just a free shot at the end of the day there, and 2-0 is the deficit Conestoga's found themselves in again here in the late goings of the game.
Yeah, I see the potential. It's just some of the mechs are not connecting for the Condors right now. And that shot's got to be on target. It goes high. Ooh, good bump, though. That's going to buy Chunk a lot of space in the corner. Chunk's been the one feeling all right today.
Been very noticeable, been very active on these highlights. As Rashiel gets a very pretty one to go.
Yeah, fakes out 2 defenders. All you got to do sometimes is absolutely nothing. Oh, he did get one last touch, but I don't think it mattered.
No, more so the fake was what was imperative there, is you got the red members just get that guy a map. Where was he going? As now Conestoga has a real chance to find themselves back in this game, down 1 minute left.
That's all you need to do is capitalize on those mistakes. And I want to see someone around that mid a bit more. Let's push that mid. Stop taking the walls. Let's take it down mid. You guys got the mechs. Give me those solo plays. Show me something beautiful. Nice little flip reset or something. Shots high. 42 seconds left.
Yeah, just gotta get something on net.
Yeah, no, they should start committing everyone to offense at this point.
The ball is just above their net right now. 80 trying to maintain that from going in. Back on top of the net there. Conestoga has to do something with it to get it out. A pinch attempt from Rashiel, ineffective.
Oh, that was the chance there. Chunk was trying to connect with it. The problem is they kept going corner to corner, and it makes it very difficult to get a straight clear, like a hard clear down the other end of the field. And the Condors were struggling with that. And Chunk was about to go for a nice underside hit to clear that one downfield. But unfortunately, doesn't connect with it. That'll be a third goal there for Champlain. And with 13 seconds left, we'll have to wrap this one up. They're going to be going to match point. And Condors are going to need to reset. They need to lock in. I don't know what it is, if they need to stand up, shake it off. But they do need to start connecting.
Yeah. It's something mental that needs to change. Is all the physical skills are there. They're able to control the ball. They're able to play good defense. The biggest thing is just finishing. It seems like every single shot that's going on net just hits the post, hits the crossbar, or at the end of the day is saved.
Yeah, they started going. I didn't want to mention it yet because I knew they needed some physical play, because what I started saying in the middle of that series before they got scored on was you see a tight defensive rotation from Champlain, and they are making it very difficult for straight shots to be taken. Now, if you get physical play, you get demos on that goal line, you're going to have those opportunities. And you saw 80 starting to go for some of those bumps. The problem is that they weren't doing it with a lot of gusto. There wasn't a lot of speed to it. And I don't think that was quite where they needed to be yet. That was the next step, getting those bump plays. The first step is making sure that their mechs are on point. If they're going for double taps, they need to connect with those double taps. If they're going for aerials, I want to see some more of the solo plays. I know these guys got the mechs to do it. I know that they can get under that ball, get some flip resets, buy themselves some space straight down the center line. Yeah. And we're not seeing that. We're seeing a lot of just runs up the side, which is making it more difficult to take those shots.
Well, it just seems like they're not trusting their own games anymore. At the end of the day, they're not committing. It's the classic skateboard thing, go fast and commit, and they're just not.
Yeah, we get a couple good midfield holds.
Also, it is 2-2, thank goodness. So
is it?
Yeah, so
no,
now
it should be 3-2 now. Am I
we
crazy?
won the first one in OT, then they won, then...
Yeah, it's 3-2. Okay, so the scoreboard's wrong.
Yes.
Gotcha, okay.
So we are backs against the wall here in the series, and the first goal goes to Solar. Conestoga breaking down defensively, unable to get the ball out. Chunk just with a weak hit, and 3 members all on the attack.
Yeah, that's going to happen. If you get a 50-50, it stays in your box. And Champlain starting things off right for them, not for us. We'll see how the Condors answer. Still lots of time left in this game, but if they can't, that's going to be our tournament run over. Slow floater, making his way into the slot there.
Yeah, Conestoga now down 1. If their backs weren't against the wall before, they are now. Definitely feeling a bit of the pressure here as there's a shot on net from Champlain. Local Banana just gets it to go from way outside 2-0.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. Where's... Oh, was that an old goal? I got to say, the 80s defense has been a little shaky today. And I think that might be a bit of the missing link here. You don't want to pin it on an individual, but there's been a couple defensive mistakes that have led to goals, and with games that have been relatively close in scoreline, those are going to make the difference.
Yes, there's the ball coming in again. Rashiel, a very tight save there. That was as close as it gets.
It definitely is. And that almost as a punish, Rashiel is now starting to get himself some speed. 80 getting some redemption from that give up earlier, and he'll take one off the sidewall. Bang.
He heard you talking mad smack about him.
I'm talking smack. I'm just analyzing, bro.
He decided to get back into it. Get
That's my job.
Conestoga back into it. You'll love to see that. And you're absolutely correct. That has been the biggest difference so far between when Conestoga was winning matches and losing them. Is 80 wants it. Ooh. He wants it all on his own, but unable to get a banana with a big save. But a big difference here is that the defense from Champlain is tightened up completely, and Conestoga's has not.
Good cleared there from Rashiel. 80 can't get a piece of it. Birdie makes a connection mid there. Watch the punish. Great demo from 80. Not enough. They had 2 players committed. Banana will connect with it, but you love to see that demo from 80 because that did stop the first attacker from making his move.
Yeah, Champlain sending all 3 members in for attack.
Yeah, you can't play for that.
Yeah, that's 2 goals now. Not in a row for Champlain, but the opening goal for Champlain, and now that goal looked very similar.
Still 2 goals into the lead. Solar looking for another one. Rashiel gets a great touch, buys some time for his teammates, but they are still going to be on the defensive in front of the net. Banana, even if he connected, it wouldn't have been powerful enough. He's just going to get frisky with 80. 80 to the corner, gets the boost steal out center. Solar is up early to make sure if there was an attacker that the shot would not become a goal. Chunk is going to be there, though. Tries to find the slot. Birdie plays it low and keeps it safe. What a slot, though. 80. That's multiple times he's found the left side of the net in such a tight fashion.
That's as close as it gets to real-life soccer as it gets. Just a pass out front and a beautiful, beautiful low shot practically along the grounds there to get Conestoga back into this one. 2-3 game and still plenty of time.
You see the determination on the players' faces as well. That's what they needed. That's what we wanted to see. 80 on offense and 80 doing his thing.
Yeah, that's where he's much better suited. Already 1 hat-trick in this series, 2 goals in this one. He's sniffing for another.
Yeah, and solid plays from Rashiel multiple times. Rashiel has now fed the slot. And if he keeps doing that and Champlain doesn't adjust, we're going to find ourselves tied up pretty quickly here.
Yeah, more and more shot attempts from Conestoga seem to be coming out as they're getting more and more comfortable attacking again, figuring out this new look Champlain defenses. They've adjusted well, and as the ball's in front there, but Rashiel unable to make it work, just wide left.
Nice Chunk playing the bully. Find a lot of time for Rashiel on the defensive line to make sure he's boosted up, ready for a play, and he gets that cleared out. 80, great touch over to Rashiel to continue that push forward down to the mid and into the orange half. Now Chunk buying a lot of time. That'll allow his teammates to position up nicely. And good comms there. 80 left it this time for Rashiel. We've seen a goal come out of that positioning before, but not this time.
Saving 1 man back, and now it almost looks like it could turn to offense, but a good clear there from Champlain. Conestoga buzzing, although.
No, I like this, though. We're getting a lot of midfield jumps to contest that ball in the air and making sure that any advances from Champlain stop at the midfield line, but they commit a little bit too far forward. And one final push there from Champlain does find the back of the net.
Yeah, Conestoga trying to do what Champlain's done to them a few times now and just sending as many members as they can to get that offense, to get that game tied up. But now we see it 4-2, 1 minute, 15 left.
Yeah, problem is you push up too far, you got no one back to make a save. And Champlain capitalized on that. Oh, Rashiel plays a low flip reset. There was no rebound cleanup there. We do stay at a 2-goal deficit. Final minute of gameplay remaining, where Champlain may end our playoff run in this best-of-7 in the semifinals. Condors need a lock-in.
Yeah, 45 seconds left, and they're sending everything they can in hopes for a goal. Going into the zone and really motoring here. Rashiel trying to make something happen. Chunk even going up for it in midfield.
Time for them to lock it in. Final 30 seconds. They're going to need a goal very, very soon. Chunk can't get anything started up. They'll need to try back from their own end again. They need possession away from Solar. 80 gets 1 touch, no second, and that's going to be towards their own end. Everything needs to go into offense. They have to get a goal before that 1 second mark if they want any chance of an overtime. And being in their own end with very minimal boost, I'm not sure they're going to be able to do it. One final attempt, one for the road. It's not going to happen, and the Condors shut down by Champlain College. in the semifinals, and our playoff run ends here.
Yeah, unexpected. Conestoga, the 1 seed, unable to get it, and you could see the players on screen now feeling the effects of this loss. My goodness.
At least it was an exasperated end to it. At least, I mean, Rashiel put his head down. The other two looked like they're laughing, so I assume he said something. They're taking it in stride. It definitely sucks. Yeah. I mean, you know, on your peak, you've played better. This, in my opinion, I think that's why the head went, ugh. It's like, we know we can win that series. And when you see a possible win, because there's some teams, like you go and play, a professional team, you're going to get destroyed and be like, yeah, we deserve to lose there because there's just so many things we're not doing. But in a situation like this, there were mistakes that were made that you don't normally make. And when those happens, that's when it gets frustrating. And I feel like that's kind of what was let out there. They're like, we got to take it in stride. But, we can do this. We could have done this.
Yeah, it's not really the disappointment of losing as it's so much the disappointment in yourself at the end of the day.
Right. And at the end of the day, though, really, this squad has been doing really well. Honestly, across the board, our Condors have looked phenomenal in every single one of the esports that we partake in. And that's Rocket League included. We've seen such incredible growth from this squad, going from a very specific play style that was working to trying something new and getting that adjusted within, honestly, a week to 2 weeks to looking great, phenomenal, like a brand new team. I don't mind some hiccups. That's going to happen as players. You can't be on every single day. But the fact that they've had that growth, they've had Coach Hurd behind them, being able to work with the squad and try those new things is cool. I mean, sometimes you see squads just pack it in and say, well, we're just going to play how we play. We'll treat this like solo queue. And to be able to have that drive to work towards stuff is admirable as a quality for every individual one of these players.
Well, exactly. I think that's the best part of this Conestoga team at the end of the day is that they all came in as individuals. They all came in with their own play styles, and they worked together, and they changed themselves. They changed the way they played, and it was for the sake of the team. And at the end of the day, there was no player on that team that had an I mentality. It was all a team mentality.
Absolutely. No,
and that might be one of the best parts about it at the end of the day.
I think that makes these losses more bearable because it doesn't feel like you're taking the loss by yourself, like individually. Like you're not sitting there saying, man, my teammates suck. I could have won. You're saying we lost this one together. If someone was off, we should have adjusted and we didn't. And being a part of a team like that, it feels good. Even when you lose, it is a team loss, right? So I think you're absolutely right. That is such an important quality that they have.
And it's one of my favorite qualities just all year that we've seen from them.
Exactly. You know what? I think we can hear from the team themselves. They're a chatty bunch, and we get the rare losers interview. I am very curious to hear from their side. I do believe we have Ohek down there with the squad.
We got Rashiel and 80 here for a bit of a post-match interview. Both of you guys. Who wants to go first? You don't care? I'm going to go to 80 first. You pointed at the wrong person when you said my name. What? So you're like Rashiel, 80. I was just kind of putting my hands out. Okay, Rashiel and 80. Yeah. There, now you're happy. Okay, I'll start with you, 80. So this is season coming to somewhat of an end. You guys I just heard you got Nationals, ask you about that after. Do you have any plans going forward with this Rocket League experience or anything post, I don't know if you're graduating or not this year.
Oh, no, first year. I'm still in my first year, so.
Okay.
I'm going to be here for a while.
Coming back to the team next year?
Hopefully.
If Coach will take you.
Yeah, if he takes me, I might, show up for some games.
Okay, that's nice to know. He's still got the chemistry going on with these guys, of course. We'll see what happens with the team next year, but it'll be good to see you come back. And then Rashiel, wanted to ask you as well about Nationals coming up, how you guys are feeling about that after taking this experience. Unfortunate loss, but still semifinals, making it that far is still something to be very proud of. So what you guys might think of improving going forward, what will help those chances of winning the Nationals?
Well, it's pretty unfortunate that we lost, but you win some, you lose some. Exactly. And you just learn from the losses. And I guess we'll look back into these games and then prepare for the Nationals the best we can.
Yeah, like just gather data, watch VODs, just see if there's any little issues here and there you need to iron out. But you know what? You guys were still playing great, especially I want to say from the start of the year, the improvement, especially with this new play style talked about earlier, definitely fleshed out really nice. So if you guys keep improving on that and just keep going forward, I think you'll go quite far at Nationals. Yeah. So any closing remarks today?
Well, I don't know. I guess we're excited for Nationals. We're going to put a better performance, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have time. And we're going to make sure we put in the hours as well.
Anything from you, 80? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, just going to, I guess, put in the hours, get to the grind, do good in Nationals, and look forward towards next season, I guess.
Yeah, well, you got next season. There's still more coming up. But although that's it for NECC playoffs, I'll send it back to the casters. They'll close this on out.
Thanks, Owen. Yeah, it is unfortunate. I mean, you saw it in Rachel's voice. I genuinely, I mean, we'll go talk to them after too, but I genuinely think it's a situation of we could have won this. This is very unfortunate. Yeah. The way Rachel said that to me felt affirmative of what I was saying before.
Yeah, it seems like it. But then again, the positivity still from the team. They know that they played well. They know what they have to do, and as they were saying, focused on Nationals.
No, that's exactly, and I think that's the thing they really have to do is take this one on the chin and keep moving forward. I mean, there's nothing you can do, because if you just give up now, well, then it's GG's. But you still have more Rocket League to play.
Plenty.
You may as well just look forward. I mean, this isn't the end of your Rocket League playing, right?
It's video games, too.
Yeah, right.
Let's just look forward to playing some games.
The next one, improve next time.
Exactly.
Well, take a look at the schedule for the rest of the week, because playoffs continue across the board in other esports. Tomorrow, we have our Call of Duty squad facing off against St. Clair. We saw them pop off yesterday. They had a bit of a challenge, a bit of a rough go. They went 5 maps, but they did lock it down. They moved on in through the round of 16 into the quarterfinals. So they'll be playing at 8:30 against St. Clair tomorrow. If you want to tune in, Saturday games. We usually don't have that. And then next week we have the CS2 squad hanging out. I believe the 8th is Tuesday. So
yes, coming up next week, but. Yeah, a very enjoyable game. Monday next week is the 8th there, but who knows?
Oh, yeah, that's the solar eclipse, isn't it?
Yes, apparently it is. Yeah, the Monday there.
I'm going to stay inside.
Yes, me as well.
I think anyone that goes outside to watch a rock go in front of a fireball is a weirdo.
I'll just
Google solar eclipses are really cool. Yeah, just watch it. Just watch it online. There's going to be way too many people in that area. It is going to be good luck to everyone driving out there. Yes, by the way, stay safe because it is going to be a cluster truck, to say the least.
Well, Niagara sent out their health relation warning.
They have a state of emergency.
That's it. That's what it's called. But no, very enjoyable match here from one of my favorite Conestoga teams, the Rocket League team. Too bad it couldn't have gone the other way.
No, you're absolutely right. I would have loved to see it go the other way, but that's not to be. But we do have, as we said, more Condors action in general. So if you're a fan of the school, we're not done yet. I got to say thank you for hanging out on that last run for the Rocket League squad. And signing us off on behalf of all of us, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.